Hey, what's going on?
Nothing much. How do today?
Good, good, good.
Okay.
Just kind of ready for this 90-day thing to be over with. But hey, here
Oops.
we are.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
Okay. So, as you come into the room, please give us a thumbs up and thank you for joining us. This is the Commentary Zone, and today we are reviewing 90 Day Fiancé Season 8, Episode 14, Into Your Arms. So romantic.
What, Nico?
Okay, so who do you want to start? Excuse me, who do you want to start with?
Um, Maybe the forgettables. Tarek and Hazel.
They are such a pain.
So with
Um,
them, for me, it's like we as the audience knew what Hazel wanted. We knew what this was, and Tarek trying to pretend like he didn't know what it was, and it's just insecurities abound. You know, he pretending like he didn't understand where she was coming from. He knew where she was coming from. He knew how
mhm.
it looked. He didn't need her to tell. He did not need her to tell him that. But they needed content, so that's where we
Yeah,
are.
yeah. At this
And
point, I'd rather watch Angela.
yes,
Wouldn't it be great if Angela stole Hazel away from Tariq?
I can't stand you. I can't stand you for that.
Is it bad that I'm making up content for this couple now? It's
I mean,
just
someone should do
so
it.
boring. It's so boring.
I mean, I understand. And here's my thing, and I'm not trying to be mean. We in the panorama right now, but I, I I just don't see how putting some rose petals down the stairs, lighting some candles for them to have, I guess, dinner on a sleeping bag was romantic.
It wasn't even dinner. It was strawberries in a hard fondue pot of chocolate. Like, ew, on that dirty floor. And then he has an extension cord like
Yeah,
nailed to the wall. Oh,
that was not sexy.
I don't know. I
And
have
who
nothing
and
to
who
say about
and who won to bet? Who wants to bet that since I saw no fire under the fondue pot? Who wants to bet that what he did was he got some strawberries and in the pot he put in some Hershey's chocolate syrup in that pot.
I loved it when she said, "Did you wash them?" You
I
got a
hollered.
question. Like, you been there how many months now? You still ain't cleaned up that house? Yes, he did bring you there to clean that house. Chop chop. I
But
don't know.
I think it was Hershey chocolate syrup myself because there was no fire, no nothing. It was just like all melted and everything. Like really? I mean, I know you can melt chocolate, but chocolate seizes after a little bit of time,
Mhm.
and that
Mhm.
chocolate wasn't seized. I'm like, good job, Tariq. You know how to do it.
Well, I guess he knows his audience and she'd accept it. I
Right?
wouldn't, but I wouldn't be with Tariq either.
Nah,
Mm. Anything else about them?
no, nada.
Next. What's the next? Do we have
It's
any more
Andrew.
forgettables?
It's
Andrew
Andrew
and
in the mirror.
Amira?
Right.
Okay.
So I might have to like go in a little bit, and it's not my. I try not to, but since you on my screen and we talk about what we see, I feel that um I'm justified. Is it me, or does Amir put in way more effort than Andrew? First, it's her having to go to different countries to quarantine to get into the United States. And this time on this video call, it just really brought it home for me because she was looking good. The hair was back. The makeup looked flawless. Nice little top. Nice lip. And he just came on the screen looking just straight like a reject from a Green Day concert back in like 1994. I mean, he just looked at raggedy. He looked at kind of moist. Um, I was just annoyed with him.
Is it bad to say that I feel like I could smell the bilge dank through my TV screen every time Andrew comes on? He is the definition of moist. I know a lot of people don't like that word, but when he comes on, that's what I feel is seeping out of my television set.
You know what it is with him? He gives me a very. Do you remember Pirates of the Caribbean?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Who was that? Was that Johnny Depp or Orlando Bloom? One of the little people.
Johnny Depp was the most
Okay,
dirty,
right.
and as they
Okay,
progressed, Orlando Bloom got greasier and
like
greasier.
he looks a knockoff of Pirates of the Caribbean.
But
And
didn't Johnny Depp have an excuse for looking like that? Wasn't he like dead or something?
yeah, but still, same thing. Same thing with Andrew. Um, he was supposed to like cut that hair, get some product, comb his hair, shave, and like either button up the shirt using the right buttons or get shirts that fit him well. Because you can't tell me you love somebody and you show up on the screen looking like that, especially when you have not called this woman and she's in a foreign country. Then let's talk about the fact that you got her a 4-star hotel in the hood by herself with
Four
no
and a
room
half.
service.
4.5. But wait, I'll take it a step further. Amira takes great pride in her appearance. She always looks done. Like even after like getting out of detention and running back to Europe, she found a way to make herself look presentable.
Mhm.
And yet, Andrew has to do the very basics. Take a real bath, with like water and like soap, like what was it? Like
Borax.
yes, no, not borax. Life Boy. I'm
Oh,
taking it
gotcha.
way, way back. Life Boy. Get you some Life Boy soap and a good rag, which you're gonna throw away afterwards. And just scrub between all of the nooks and crannies and crevices where that moist smell, develops and permeates. And then wash your clothes in the borax.
Oh, gotcha.
Dry them and press them.
I love this
And
for GSK
yes,
real quick.
just
Amira is ready to risk it all for Mac and Ultra. Hey.
girl, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if it's worth it. Cause I don't know. Like he doesn't make like she always looks put together no matter what. And he just doesn't even make an effort.
No
He just
effort. Like
doesn't.
everything for me is. I know she's doing it to herself to a degree, but from Mexico to taking her through all these issues to getting her like detained. I mean, like, dude, you are doing no effort for this woman. And then I respected her so much when he's talking about kids, and she's like, "Well, no, if we're not in a peaceful place, why would I have children?" And I understood exactly what she was saying. Like, you're so right.
Mhm.
Why would you bring in kids into this when you guys are arguing? It makes
He's
no sense.
deliberately misinterpreting her and then
Yep.
speaking incorrectly to his mom about what she said.
I'm really sitting here looking at him like, are you really trying to gaslight this woman? I know that's the buzzword, but I felt like this was like a perfect um example of this because well, you said you want to have kids. She never said she did not want to have children. What she said was, I'm not going to have children with you if we are in a bad place. And she told you that having kids is on you. And what she said was, your attitude needs to change.
Mhm. Which is fair. Why would you bring kids into an unstable relationship? Like for the first time, she made sense.
Man, good job, Amira. And I think you brought up something too about when he said I love you. I want you to talk about that because
Oh,
that was too funny.
well, first of all, you were right because we were talking about this before we came on. she looked really great with like the center part and her hair pulled back and like a nice clean makeup and that little tank top. And she was like leaning back to the side. And at the end of their conversation, he said, "I love you." And she was like, "Bye." That summed up that whole relationship for me.
Exactly. And going back before we move on to his mama, I'm like, you get off my screen. I don't see that. Oh, you would never do that. What
Mm-hmm.
is she talking
Mm-hmm.
about? Why didn't she say this 6 months ago? A year ago? Um,
You're not on their calls. You're
right,
not in the
exactly.
relationship. Stop.
No. Mm-mm. She can go to.
Mm-mm.
I'm going to need her to stick to taking care of the little kids and stay out of grown folks' business.
Mm-hmm. Or
That's all.
teach your kid, the fundamentals of general hygiene.
Yeah,
Just saying.
because when I see her pop on the screen, I'm like, damn. And then you look at him like, what? No.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all about effort, and she's putting in all the effort in this relationship, in my opinion. So.
And I'm sure come time, because someone did mention that him and his moms have been all over the place trying to dog her out.
Yep.
Jovi is dogging her out. But I think both of them are at fault,
Both.
quite honestly.
Both.
Both of them.
Both. Amira's not
So,
innocent because you was a fool. So that's where your fault lies, in my opinion.
hmm and so the last thing that we see with regards to this couple, um, is that we go to Andrew's house and the producers are asking him about Amira, and he says that she didn't get on the flight. Second best
Right.
decision she's ever made. Oh my
Exactly.
God. So yeah, so they're holding out for next week. I'm sure we'll be disappointed yet again, but whatever. I think that's it for this couple, right?
Right. Yep.
Yay. Who's next?
Let's do Yara and Jovi.
Oh
This
God.
couple was interesting. Again, so there wasn't too much here,
Yeah, we
but
went back to the club.
back to the club. He comes home late. He didn't seem drunk, which was good, but he did come home late, and she was mad about that. I'm like, okay, like sometimes Bubblekins, it's his bachelor. You can let some things go. Not everything has to be a fight, especially when you are pregnant. So
Wait,
she's go ahead, go ahead.
wait. It does have to be a fight. He was all over Bourbon Street or whatever street it is down there in New
Okay,
Orleans. He was in the strip club.
okay.
And he came and sat on the bed in them dirty clothes.
Now, if you want to fight about that.
Ugh.
But don't be fighting about what time he came home. Let that go.
And I didn't like how his like you saw when he was on the bed like straddling over her, like to me his knee came a little bit too close to her belly. I'm sorry. Like she had a slip and fall, she hurt her back. Like why are you doing that over her when he could have easily gone to the end
Right.
of it? I know this is
Exactly.
nitpicking, but I had an issue with the dirty clothes on the bed. Like he could have at least went and washed his mouth out or something. You just come
Right.
from a freaking strip club. That was irritating me no end. I would have
Right.
went back to Ukraine for that.
You just petty.
I am.
But
I am.
anywho, petty's okay. But yeah, not everything to me. Not everything has to be a fight. And she just like again. Now we're back to her cussing him out every episode.
But that's what you like though.
I do. I like when she just cusses him out for the big stuff he does, but not for the small little things like coming home a little late. I could forgive that, but when you are not, he needs to acknowledge
Mm-hmm.
that came home late. He's just like, you know what? I'm so sorry I was late. My apologies. That's where you can be upset
Mm-hmm.
because she's loosening up. She invited your mama to the wedding. Um, she let you go out with your friends, didn't say nothing. She know you gonna drink. All she just said, don't come home too drunk and come home by this time. You did not do that. You did not do one of those things. So therefore you have to acknowledge, like, you know what? I was late. My apologies. I would have called, but I knew you would be asleep. I'm so sorry. But he didn't do that, so she cusses him out the next day. Which I enjoy. Don't touch me.
Does she really cuss him out? She's just like withdrawn.
No,
She's
I think
really
she
going
calls.
into herself.
I think she calls him a couple of B's and don't touch me. Shut up. I mean, she just trips me out when because she goes right into that mode. There's no lag time. There's no like easing it. It's just he's a B off the bat.
You beach.
And I understand her being upset though. I do understand her being upset because he was inconsiderate.
But do you get the impression that she eased up and invited his parents? I'm assuming more than just his mother, but his parents, and then he went off and invited all his friends?
Yes, that's exactly what he did.
So that could be another reason why she's pissed.
Yeah, I can see. I can see that. What I'm saying is I'm cool with her being upset about the bigger stuff, but the little small petty stuff now.
Mike wanted a Ukrainian sex slave. And Black
We're not there
Lavender is
yet.
so silly.
We're not
Oh
there
my
yet.
God. All
Do you
right.
want to do Mike and Natalie next?
Yeah. Yeah. Because I feel like I missed something. Like they were getting married and
Oh,
then
they cut that all out, which is having issues with editing and have a problem with this show. They were all happy and smiling at the table. They're getting married, blah blah
yes.
blah. They're happy, and all of a sudden she's boohooing, blowing snot, packing, throwing his stuff across the room, and he's sending her back to Ukraine.
So I didn't miss anything?
No, it's the way they edited this show.
I was so confused through this. I was like, oh my God. Because I think I
No,
did get up and like in the commercials, but
you
I
didn't.
thought it was barbecuing.
No, I watched it. I watched it straight through. Last night on TLC Go. Yeah, it just went from them having the barbecue, being happy, smiling, laughing, having a good time. Her calling her mama, her calling her friend, to her calling the pastor or officiant and saying the wedding's off. You missed nothing.
And he's not even driving her back to the airport.
No, the neighbor is.
Poor Tamra. She
He
got
bought he
way involved in this.
he bought her ticket, sent it to her via her phone, and that was it. Yeah. So do we want to bring up a Blavi before we get into the last foolishness of the couples?
Sure. Here we go. Hello, my dear.
Hi. I just wanted to call in because did anybody get their stimulus check? Because they've been saying since
I
the
did.
weekend. You got it?
I got mine. But see, I filed mine early. I filed my taxes like late January, early February. That's why.
I did too, but they already have me on record because I got the last one.
Did you go to irs.gov to see if you could do the tracing? Because I tried and it told me that they didn't have enough information for me, but I have not received a stimulus.
Well, what bank do you have?
Wells Fargo, that could be it too. I hate that bank.
Yeah, they said they're not going until Wednesday.
Oh, so see why I hate that bank? Whatever.
What do you have, Jamal?
Credit union, love them.
See, I have TD, and I'm not understanding why I didn't get it.
Blavi, you better let them know. Go in.
Look,
But
it's a bad time because they're doing all of the tax refunds. Because I think I saw on the news where they said there's going to be delays with either tax refunds or the stimulus rollout because apparently they can't do two things at once.
But they already have me in the system because I got my $600 check right away. But I haven't got my $1,400. Does anybody in the comment section have TD? Because what is this?
TD Bank. I think it has to do with it being tax time as well. Because the first and second stimulus payments that we received, I don't think there was any major thing going on other than the panorama. Yeah, tax time is a bad time to be rolling out a check.
So by the
But we'll
17th,
see. Hmm?
Bible said they got theirs this past Friday, and we haven't even filed this year. They're saying by the 17th.
Okay, I'll look
Oh.
again tomorrow because I'm screaming about not getting my check.
Oh, we'll get it.
But anyways, I just wanted to do that because I was about to curse out my bank.
No,
Um,
don't do that. Don't do that. At
oh,
least not until the 18th.
we do that every like 2 weeks.
See, look, other people are chiming in. They haven't received theirs yet. Pixie, she hasn't received hers. Thanks, Willow.
Okay, well, let's get back to the show. Y'all
Okay.
gotta stop this. Now, y'all talk about Married to Medicine. This is how bored I was with 90 Day. I went to put it on. I was like, you know what? What was it? 12 o'clock in the morning. I was like, I'm going to watch a few minutes of it, and then come back later and watch it because I was up all night. I had to turn it off because it was making me too tired and I had work to do.
Oh, 90 day made you that tired?
I had to turn it off. I'm just so bored with it. And then too, what I don't like is they trying to get me to get that TLC plus, whatever it's called.
Yeah, no, never.
Because I feel like that's where they put the unedited part. Because that Natalie thing does not make sense. Because I saw the clips.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm
It
done.
doesn't. Was there anything at all that any of the couples that you're interested in?
Yeah, I am. I'm interested in this being over.
That's
what
it.
because I don't understand. Like, I don't know if I'm just getting tired of the seasons back to back, but it's like been boring for like the last 4 or 5 episodes. Like they
Blavy, I have a question for you. Not to interrupt, sorry. It's a question for both of you. Blavy, I want you to go first. Do you think the problem with TLC and 90 Day Fiancé in particular is they're recycling too many couples and we're tired of seeing them?
No, they had too many. They had too many of the Europeans. One European is enough. We cannot have it. Just about the whole cast is European.
So basically, what your issue with the show is that you know what? You know what it is? I think I said this last show. There are no scammers on this season.
No, they're scammers, but it's just not a fun scam, right?
Yeah, it's not an overt scam.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was okay. It was so subtle. I missed them,
And speaking
I
of,
don't care.
we got to talk about something. I don't know if you've seen it, but allegedly, Gay Tim is engaged to Lisa.
She's it? Oh.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yes, and he went back there to live. Yes.
I saw that. I did see the article. I did see that come out. I was like, this
Wait,
is a lie.
I didn't know he actually went back to Colombia?
Yeah.
Well, bully for him.
And then Corey is allegedly an alcoholic, and he's supposed to be on one of their dating shows.
Okay.
Isn't he still married to Elvira or whatever her name is?
Evelyn.
Listen, I don't know. I think this is another thing too, right? They pick all the boring couples like Julia, Natalie, Yara, and Amira should not have all been on the same season.
I'm going to agree with you there. I'm going to agree with you on that because you can't have too many boring people on the same season. It doesn't work.
And then too, they had an already boring season with before the 90 days with Brittany and Yazan and the saga that would not end.
Yeah, it's just bad. My thing is, I'm not a fan of bringing couples back who already been on the show, like Mike and Natalie, Tariq and Hazel. I don't want to see y'all again. Y'all need to be.
Tariq has been gone too long. Like, they should have left him on Pillow Talk with his brother, and they was cute on that. And then that's another thing I miss. I miss Pillow Talk because half the time I would just watch the Pillow Talk and not watch the episode.
Same. Oh, all the time. Especially if it was Molly was on there. I definitely always watched because they were entertaining to me.
I think they need to put Pillow Talk back on because you know what else is a problem? Family Chantel was just too good that I forgot.
True, true. That's all
I
true,
don't
Shelly.
know. I don't know. Like they're not going to bring that pillow talk because they knew people like that, so that's why they took it over to the Plus to get people to go over there.
But they didn't. But they didn't do the Pillow Talk with the series we watch. They did the Pillow Talk on their new series, like 90 Day Dates.
Mhm.
Ain't nobody watching that.
No, I don't care. But do you have anything to say about our previous couples, or do you want to go? You just want to bypass all those and go on to the extra foolishness?
Yeah, because we've got
Yeah.
the last two couples, Rebecca and Ziad and Stephanie Ryan Harris.
Oh no, I want to talk about Amira and what's the babysitter's name again?
Andrew.
Andrew. I
Okay.
heard Amira has a new man and
Yes,
a
I saw that
youngin.
article.
And
Mhm.
a youngin. So I'm loving to see what happens when she makes it in Syria. And there he's like a low key, and you know I don't really want to say this, but isn't he being like low key race, like I guess is Islamophobia? Like he is giving me some very bad vibes, and I'm like, Amira, girl, you in danger.
Who, Andrew?
Yeah, him and his mom have been saying a lot of slick things.
Mm,
Look where they're from though. I'm not shocked.
yeah.
They're from
Um,
California.
Let me. I'm from this area. Roseville is it's a what you would call a suburb of Sacramento. It's very from my growing up not very diverse. Um, and the people there tend to be middle to upper middle class. So them saying the things I've seen, I'm not shocked at all.
But yeah, go on. Continue on with the story.
Yeah, because it's a mess. Yeah, those people out there are used to a certain type of person. So when I saw he was with Amira, I was like, oh, okay, you're not the typical what we think of that area. Cool. But then hearing some of the things that his mom and him was saying, being defensive and trying to discredit her, I'm like, you're you're what we thought you were. And basically, if you want to say Roseville, you can just call it Karenville, and it'll be like the same thing. I'm just saying. I'm
Mm,
just saying.
but then why isn't her son going after a woman? Never mind, because I already know the answer to that. But
Right.
continue on.
You know what it is. You know what it is. But do you agree? Would you agree with me and Debbie that Amira puts in way more effort into everything? Because I'm saying like she looked a whole bit of a snack, and he looked kind of greasy and moist, um, and disheveled. What are your thoughts on that?
I think they both look. I think they both look nasty. I'm sorry. I don't think Amira is pretty. I don't think she's ugly, but I think just the tone of her voice annoys me. It's like chalk on the blackboard. Just the way she sits there and acts like she don't have a clue. Like, sis, you're not 16. Like, I really don't like she's playing with the character she's playing for the cameras, and I just don't understand. I'm wondering if when she was younger she was ugly because she gives me I was ugly as a child tease, and I still think of myself as ugly.
Ugly. How was it? Ugly doesn't see so floppy. Stop it. Oh
Look,
my
she
goodness.
does have some unique features, but she knows what to
Yeah.
play up. And just looking at the two of them with the volume off, like you could at least see that she took a bath and washed her hair.
No, I don't. I'm not saying that she's ugly. No, 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 not
Hmm.
at all. I'm just saying that's the best Andrew could get. Now, this season, I think we really are struggling with Pretty Woman because, like, when Juliana came, I said, "Oh yes, we coming through, yes." And then I feel like we're going backwards. I feel like we going
Mm.
real plain. You know, like especially with the Eastern European woman. I mean, Lana, for all the scamming she did, she was at least pretty.
See, what Ablavi wants from 90 Days, she wants glamour. She wants
Yes.
the hair done, the nails done, makeup beat. That's what Ablavi wants. I'm just guessing. Am I right? Am I wrong?
Yeah,
Let me
I
know.
mean, the thing about it is these women are sitting here acting like they're most beautiful thing in the world, and they know they're not. They go through the magazines like we do. They go through the Instagram like we do. Like, especially with Jovi. Jovi can do better than Yara. And it's not even the facial features. It's simply how annoying she is. Like, I cannot take her.
Well, the whole storyline is a bit contrived. I mean, like I said before, I think both of them are scamming or, trying to play it up for the cameras.
I
Um,
agree.
eh, do I care about him? No.
No, I would
Although
be honest.
I do want her to take me around Belgrade in the riot zone
In the
where he
hood,
placed her.
a 4.5 star hotel in the hood with no room service. I was done. I was through. But
Mm-mm.
Bobby, is there another couple, or can we move on to the foolishness that is the other two couples?
You can move to the foolishness because I personally think that Tariq was brought on this show because Stephanie was trying to sue them. That's what I personally think.
Interesting.
Tariq's storyline just doesn't match. And he's a lot later than other people. It just is like he has such few scenes.
See, I think that they threw him a bone by bringing him on here because he got screwed over on the
The
pillow
whole
talk
real
with
talk.
the brother.
I
Because
guess.
he doesn't have anything to contribute, quite honestly, other than a dirty house.
Well,
I
did
mean,
you see that he's bankrupt, allegedly?
yes,
Yeah,
415,000.
yeah.
yes.
But then how did he get approved to bring her over? Don't they like check out your
Because
financials to make
I
sure you
think
could support her?
yes, but remember, Sharp Entertainment is their employer.
Mm. So he got guaranteed a payment of what, $14,000?
No, they make more than that. That's your first season.
Yeah, but it's not much more than that. Like they go up from 1,000 to 1,500. Nobody's making money
No,
on
they make it
this
more than
show.
that because the fact of the matter that Angela went from the trailer to a house, they make it more than that.
Oh, that's true.
And then too, I don't know how it's done, right? Because they could be doing it like, okay, we're going to put 1,500, but you're going to do this. I don't know how much they make from Cameo. I don't, because everybody
Mm-hmm.
has a
Right.
Cameo. Everybody has
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. Everybody has, like, so with the Cameo and the OnlyFans, and then the money, they could be looking at 100K. Because look at Usman. He built himself a mansion because we knew that music wasn't going to sell. So I think that if they are willing to hustle, they could make a lot of money.
Yeah, Big Ed is
The biggest hustler.
he's the biggest hustler, and I'm not mad at him for that.
No, the biggest is probably Rose because Rose done built herself a new house.
That's true.
That's true. Okay.
Ed has merchandise. Like he came into the game with his merchandise ready to go.
He was smart. Teespring is making money off him. But let's talk about the little Zied and Rebecca real quick. I'm gonna start by saying this. I'm mad that we ain't seen the chicken. I've been waiting all season to see what Joella's chicken looked like, so I could judge it. But she ain't brought him no chicken home yet, so I'm gonna get that out the way. Don't, Dad, why are you looking at me like that? Cause you about the food too.
Yeah, but not that food.
But we were talking about we want to know what the chicken, how the chicken was. We talked about this early in the season,
Yeah.
but we haven't seen it, so whatever.
But you know what else is problematic? Have you seen? Oh, go ahead. No, finish. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say. So I just don't understand her reactions. Like you brought this man over to marry him, but now he wants to marry you quicker due to a religious holiday, now you're upset, and then you insulted him by saying like, "Oh, now you're a strict Muslim 1 month out of the year." I'm like, "You wrong for that." I'm like, "You wrong for that. Don't do that to that man."
I have a problem with this couple because the storyline isn't the timeline isn't adding up. He's been there for a month. Ramadan is for a month. You have 90 days, which is 3 months.
Correct.
This is all because you don't want him to leave the house during Ramadan and Tiffany can't take him in. She's been married to a Muslim before. She should know the importance of Ramadan. She can pick and choose what she wants to use from their religion in order to keep women away. But all of a sudden now Ramadan is an inconvenience. I don't understand how all of these couples think that this whole 90-day period is to get to know you and see if we would be working well together in a marriage. Shouldn't you know that before you bring them over? Just saying. Like, she's been in a relationship with him for 2 years. None of what comes out of her mouth makes sense. A small sliver of what comes out of his mouth makes sense. I hate this couple and the chicken at this point. What about you, Ablavi?
I passed on Desperate and Delusional.
Okay, so we're talking about desperation and delusional. What was over those things?
But before we go on, is something going on with Rebecca and her face? Like,
filters.
each episode, it looks worse.
She doesn't have that good lighting in the filters and the face tune. I'm telling you, like Debbie, I've been telling you since the first episode, her filter game is so on point that when you see her in not the best lighting, it's like, whoa. I'm just saying. And then she did like the Punky Brewster pigtails. No, ma'am.
Oh, I almost did pigtails today, and then I was like, "Girl, stop."
Oh, hold on a second, Trey. Shout out to Rebecca's Furniture finally making
I
an
know she finally got furniture. Yay! Where's the shopping cart though? Now I'm missing the shopping cart. I don't know.
And then she got mad at him because she lost the ring, and she's like, "You're not even upset." He's like, "What do you want me to do?"
Well, it didn't cost much, did it? That was $300 he got from her to buy her ring.
Right.
Y'all are being mean.
We are not. We're just, going through the facts.
It's not mean, Ablavi. It's just when you put this on my screen, I can only give commentary on what I see. And this is what I see. There are no lies told. So if you don't want people to talk about it, don't put it on my screen. Or TLC screen.
Well, I mean, they're gonna have to do something because that apartment they have, I just can't with the shopping cart and the
exposed brick.
This is what I will say. No, exposed brick is everything because I have exposed brick.
No,
but nonetheless,
not that exposed brick. No exposed brick is good. But go ahead.
I think with the Zaid and Rebecca storyline, I think she's going to cheat on Zaid with her ex-husband because that's who she really wants.
Ooh. That could be interesting.
Yeah, that's who she really wants.
Who
talks about this ex this much?
True. And the fact that you moved into you're still in the same building, whatever. Okay. You're just trying to be close to him. Because doesn't he stay in the same building? If I recall correctly.
He still lives there?
I think he still lives in the same building, if I remember it correctly.
Ooh, yeah. No.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I do know that I'm ready for this show to be done.
Same. So that being said, let's move on to the supreme foolishness of Harris, Stephanie, and Ryan.
Listen, I'm still wondering what man did she use when she gave the picture? Because that wasn't Harris. Where's that fine man in the picture?
He's had a rough time in the farm.
No, that's not even the same facial features. Where is that fine man in the picture?
That could have been him a decade ago.
Harris is not that old. Stephanie gives me she don't do nothing over 26. Harris is not that old. She do not do the 30s, baby.
Rebecca took that picture.
Nah, that was another rent-a-roster she met on the island. Where is that rent-a-roster?
But at this point, can she tell the difference? Like, she's just constantly slurring her words. He's pouring half a bottle of wine into her glass to keep her like bubbled up, I guess. She's just a mess. Mm-hmm. I loved it when she told him, "Let's plan something special today for me. And money isn't an object. I'll just get it done. So you have to pay for your special surprise. Surprise me."
I want to know that roster she had, and because she got them confused. So whatever the roster, that fine roster in the pictures, that's who I want. I don't want to see Harris no more.
Harris just needs a couple good meals.
Harris looks 45.
He does. He looks rough. He looks really rough. But he's been with his wife for 15 years now, right? Mm-hmm. With 3 kids.
Right.
I don't think that's I thought it was disrespectful how she and the psychic, Marie, kept on calling the woman baby mama. I thought it was very disrespectful, especially when I think it's his wife.
Wait, is she still with Harris or did she get a new roster?
I think she goes back and forth.
Yes, Stephanie's going to say this because Stephanie's out here doing a Jessica and she's about to get burned for it. She's doing a Jessica. Oh, no. He wasn't going to be a good man for her, but he's going to be a good man for me. Stephanie needs to kick that dry poom and just sit it down somewhere on a toilet seat or something. She is just nasty. When she told you about how dry her poom was and how she couldn't get wet, it was just too much for me.
Bob, you couldn't handle it?
I couldn't handle it. I was like, ew, what is this? This is so uncouth. I was just waiting for Maury just to say, you are not the father, because it was just nasty.
I don't know. Her dry poom is the least of my problems in watching this. It really is. I mean, it's an entertaining side piece, but I just don't like how comfortable she is in interchanging these men on her holiday.
Mm-hmm.
It just feels like this is a regular occurrence to her.
Of course it is. She can't get she could go to Detroit and find let me stop. Let me stop.
Oh, Bobby, not Detroit.
Let me stop because
not Detroit though.
Listen, homegirl could go to Detroit. Homegirl could go to Lansing. There's plenty of black people in Michigan.
Well,
for her to sit there and go to Belize.
But that's that mentality, you don't do that mess at home. You go away to some banana republic, like how they like talking, and doing that mess.
You know what it is? I think she watched Stella Got Her Groove Back and thought, "Ooh, I'm going to try this." And look how it ended for Stella. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm just saying.
Oh my God.
DSJ.
Yes, thank you, DS. Yeah, she need to do something. Listen, I can't even look at her the same because all I think about is how dry her poom is. It's just so. I feel like if you're down there, it will catch fire. It's so dry. I just can't.
And what was her in the pigtails or ponytails or whatever kind of tail she had on?
Listen, that's another thing about Stephanie. Stephanie, it looks like an older woman. She has an older woman's neck and she has an older
Mm-hmm.
woman's cheek.
She's
And like,
aging by the day on this trip.
and then
It's
also with
scary.
her, she needs to get better extensions and she needs to get better moo dresses. I'm tired of those Walmart fashions. Stephanie, I could just imagine how tacky her house is. I'm sure it looks like Dynasty. I could just imagine.
But the cats rule the house,
I
don't
know,
they?
and it must smell funky too, because she don't look like the type to clean the litter box often. It must smell like
She like okay. Can you guys agree, or have you guys seen this? For me, as the show has gone on, she has unraveled like with each episode. Like you can just see someone like mental health kind of just going down the like spiraling because I'm like, you was way too comfortable with him calling you baby and this and that, and he's talking about I just need to tell you like I love you. I'm like, oh, no.
well,
There's something going on with her, some sort of imbalance,
the
honestly.
dry poom poom. That's what it is. It will drive you crazy if yours was like a desert. It will drive you crazy. You know, if it's all dry and you can't get any of the mandingo that you done paid for, it would drive you crazy too.
Well, that last part, yeah, if I paid for
But
it.
you know what? I'm curious to see when Stephanie was younger how she looked, because she gives me ugly duckling tease too.
I mean, here's the thing for me is that when she first came on the show, she's like a mature woman, but she had like a freshness to her. But it seemed like these men have just ran her ragged. Like I'm just saying.
And then she has an OnlyFans. I mean, y'all that have seen it, is it just the nastiest thing in the world?
I don't really like make my way over to those kind of places, so I wouldn't know. But
I
she
wonder
has an
if Wet
OnlyFans.
Sock has done something on that because he usually patrols
I haven't
OnlyFans.
I haven't seen it yet because I'm subscribed to his channel. I haven't seen her OnlyFans.
Well, y'all need to tell him to do it because I'm interested in seeing. Do you see the DAP?
Oh,
Does
Bobby.
she open it up and is it like scales that are shedding?
And dust flies out or something. I don't know.
Exactly. Do you see the cobwebs?
Oh my God. Yes, Queen Bee. She is on OnlyFans. And I think it was she had that page before she came on the show, didn't she? Because I think she said it was a business page. I was like, wait, what?
And then she did something to her mouth. Because if you notice her mouth, she always has the smirk on it, but she's not smirking. Like she messed up her mouth with the Botox.
Well, she does a lot of injections, but I don't necessarily know that they're all Botox. Because remember in her fridge, she kept her injections in there. She's a mess.
Well, yeah, because they got to keep cold. But Stephanie, if you look at her mouth, one side looks up. It leans upward a bit. And when she smiles, it's like a smirk. And she tries to pull it down. I think like she hit a nerve.
So with this, go ahead.
Isn't she suing the production company for
Yes.
non-reimbursed expenses and endangering her or something like that?
Like she's claiming like they ruined her mental health. So from what I'm gathering from other outlets, she wasn't invited to the tell-all because she's in litigation with TLC and Sharp Entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she also looks a mess. Do you know what you two should do? Because I don't cover this. You should go on Yara's page and interview her.
Interview Yara?
Yeah, she has a YouTube.
Yeah, but why would we do that?
So I can get a giggle and a laugh.
Bobby knows she can't do it because Bobby just start roasting her.
Yeah, I can't do it because she's too sensitive. You know, she don't want that clap back. Because I'd be like, where do you get your hair from so the rest of the people won't get their hair done there?
This
Where
is
you?
so true, Queen Bee. She's Stephanie, I think you're referring to. She's an island runner. She's one of those women that travels to hook up with an islander. I've seen them for years down in GBI. It's so, so true.
Or you could get Natalie. You could be like, Natalie, I want to interview you. Because if you see Natalie's Instagram, Natalie went from mom to IG model real quick.
Wait, this is the cooking Natalie?
Mm-hmm.
Where is that kitchen?
Hold on, give me 1 second. You gonna make me go onto the
Yes, go to
Instagram.
her IG. Her IG is everything. Her IG is giving you 12-year-old girl that parents just said she could have an account.
Oh my God.
I'm going to have so much fun roasting this season when it's done.
Oh, okay.
You see the pictures?
Yeah, is this what we're doing now?
You got to go.
I am. She looks great.
You see her? Isn't she giving you, because, you know, she had the baby.
Right.
So, you
How
know.
come we ain't see that baby yet? We done seen, wait, which baby have we
No,
seen?
remember all the Russian and Ukraine girls got that citizenship by hook or crook. Each one of them. The one that I think, what is her name? What's the one with Brandon that they're holding hostage?
Julia.
Yeah, I think she's still pregnant, but she should be having that baby soon too.
Didn't she go back to Russia?
They're not telling us.
Oh wait, that's me hoping she goes back to Russia. Never mind.
Yeah. So her, then we have Yara, who had the baby. Then we had Natalie.
Mm-hmm.
Then that's it, because nobody's heard about Hazel and Tariq. We don't even know what happened to them.
But do we really care? Oh,
not me.
Ooh,
hey, as you say, Debbie, I just sent you the link. You want to?
And that's why I said, oh.
You want to share the link I sent so that people can see?
Yes. Oh, wow. Okay. Do you copy? My goodness. That is quite interesting.
But yeah. So guys, that was the episode. I really do appreciate y'all doing this because I'm not watching.
I'm not watching.
When is your next show, Bobby?
Wednesday is P Valley. Have you watched it yet?
No, I just watched you.
I did enjoy. Yeah, exactly. Same. I really enjoyed your Grammy rundown. That was hilarious.
Really, because the Grammys was too much. I mean, that was a struggle. You know, I can't do 90 Day and the Grammys.
Oh my God. But
that was
good.
You made me like Miss Joan Rivers and her Fashion Police.
Oh my God, I miss her so much. But you know, they got her, what was it? Sharon Osbourne's daughter messed that up.
Yeah.
I don't know why those Osbournes don't know how to shut their mouth. You know?
Well,
it's just not in their nature.
No,
but I'm trying to find another show to roast. I'll do 90 Day at the end and then roast them.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is my last season of 90 Day because I don't think I can take Angela anymore. I don't think I can take her and Michael and sleeping together. I just don't think I can take that anymore. And I don't think Michael's ever going to come to America. I really don't. But y'all will see. And I feel like he's put in a lot of work to come. A lot of work. Like, there are easier ways to get to America.
But they're going to be in Africa?
No. So they're doing it virtually. So she's in the United States and he's in Africa. And she's putting trackers on his phone. And she's worried because the big booty Nigerian girls are calling after him.
This is what you're making me watch, Jamal.
No, that's on April 25th. So
I know, because Jamal wants to watch it.
Well, Beverly Hills is coming back.
Wait a minute. What do I want to watch?
You
90
said
Day.
you said you wanted to watch the next 90 Day.
When did I tell that lie?
You told me that lie.
I need to see who's going to be on the show before I commit to any type of. From moving forward, before I say I watch any show, I need to see all casting bios because this is tragic. Because you seeing what you seeing.
I'm waiting for Beverly Hills, because Beverly Hills should be coming soon.
I'm interested in that one because I want to see is Erica will really tell us the truth, the real truth.
Did you see Erica? She went on, what was it, The View?
No.
Oh my God, that's interesting, because I'm telling you, they have to be coming soon.
They're doing interviews. So
yeah, do you think Lisa Vanderpump will come back? I do.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But wait, I thought I saw somebody saying that what's her name? Lisa Rinna was laughing at LVP because she's having financial problems.
She is.
Right, but she is, but that's why she got that new show on E.
That's not going to do nothing. Who watches
exactly.
E?
You see how that woman lives?
Exactly. E has yet to go to a season 3. Everything on E stops at season 2.
No, Kardashians was there. They got what, 20 seasons?
That's the only show. That's the only show. Lisa Vanderpump is broke now. I mean, not broke. You know, she's not broke like me and you. She ain't struggling. But for rich people, she's, having hard times. Because, I mean, all her restaurants are closed or about to. I wonder what the Pump kids are going to do, because now they all have babies and they're unemployed.
But then they canceled the show. So
no, they're trying to. I heard allegedly they're trying to bring what's his name back? The bisexual man and his racist wife. Yeah. So they're about to bring.
Well, they probably need it the most.
Yeah, but remember, they always buy $1 million houses in the valley.
But Stassi's the only one that hooked up with like a guy who was wealthy, right?
No, she didn't. That man is broke. But Stassi comes from. Yeah, that man is broke.
Oh wait, no, it's Lala who had the rich one.
Right.
No. He's broke. They said in the streets too, because they said he out here, dealing with broke 50 cents. So.
Oh, they all gave it away for broke man.
Broke. Like Stassi, we was thinking she would do better, but Stassi was just such a liar. With I'm a Swedish princess, it was like. But her parents have a little bit of money, so maybe they're helping her with her mortgage payments. Because Stassi was always nasty, and she should have been cut off. But I don't know what Lisa's going to do, because her restaurants ain't moving like they used to. And we don't really care about the rest of the cast. And I don't like when people have babies, who used to be heathens, because then they act like they're so goody two-shoes and how they ain't never lived and how they done found Jesus and they doing right now. I don't got time for that. I don't think it's going to be as fun as people think. Like, because who wants to see them with their babies, 40-year-olds and their babies?
I don't care. I'll tell you that straight up. They need to recast. If they come back, recast everybody, and then the OGs can be friends of the show.
And they said Ariana and Tom broke up.
I did hear that.
Quite honestly, did you believe that they were together? She was always so miserable.
Well, they have a house together. So how do you see? This is why I tell you.
You could be a roommate.
Nah, but they're both on the deed.
Yeah, it's an investment. It's a dumb investment, but it's an investment.
Oh my God, is Grey's Anatomy going to finally end?
It's still on?
It's still on.
Okay.
I hope it ends soon, because, it's time for the new. It's time for the new.
It was too long. It was on too long.
You know how long it's been on? It's been on so long that even its format is different. It's been on so long they actually have a song as their title. Like, you know how long it's been since you've actually had a song? Like, remember when we used to know the song, like West Born and Raised on the Bebop? You know, like how we used to know the theme song.
Yeah, right.
Everybody now just has a jingle.
Right.
Like, I don't even think, yeah, like 90 Day, they have a little jingle. Real Housewives of Atlanta have a little jingle. You know, everybody has a little jingle.
Well, no, Housewives is different because they have their actual own intro song, so it's a little different. We know what that's gonna be. But I know what you're saying about the other shows. They just don't have real songs anymore. They're just like a little intro, like you said, intro jingle. And that's all you're getting.
Well,
But
who wants to pay for writing, like all of that?
Royalties.
Yeah, nobody wants to do that anymore. Oh my God.
No, I have to see that because, you know, I think Lisa Renna got adapt like Stephanie too, allegedly.
Oh, Lisa Vanderpump?
Lisa Renna.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, but I'm so looking forward to Beverly Hills scamming and scheming. I haven't been watching Jersey. Has it been worth it?
It's ramping up actually.
Yeah.
Okay, and we know Atlanta's about to go off, right?
Please let it.
We're excited, and we're excited.
Because didn't they say this season was an A-?
For who?
Who?
Did
Atlanta?
you say? Yeah, didn't you say that when you were reading the ratings? They said the seating was an A-.
Oh, they did say that. It was like an 8 out of 10 or something. I don't know where they got that from, but hey.
Because, you know, I wonder if they're gonna touch up on Candy. Oh, we're already on episode. Oh, that's all we're on. Episode 13. I mean 14. That's it.
I think it's gonna be over soon. Debbie, what's up?
Oh my God. I'm watching Lisa Renna do the WAP, and I swear she's gonna break a hip, and then she like spreads the vag, and I think she has rug burn.
That's a shame.
God,
That's all I got.
this is so disgusting.
Oh my goodness.
But even Atlanta, even their ratings is very low. Like, people watched initially with the stripper gate, but now people are not interested no more.
Because there's nothing left.
So we're gonna have 14 and 15 Cajun. So the next one is If You've Got It, Haunted. Where are they going? Oh, they're going to New Orleans.
Yep.
Okay. How many episodes do they have this season?
Too many.
Yeah. No one knows. I haven't seen. I can't find any. I cannot find an episode count anywhere.
Okay, the last one was 22 episodes. Jesus Christ.
And 3 reunions.
No, it was more than that. It was 4 because they have the secrets revealed.
Oh.
So there is. So if we're on 14 right now, we essentially 6 or 7 more episodes of Atlanta.
Yeah.
Please make it stop.
Exactly.
And this is the lowest ratings ever.
Look at the cast.
They should have kept Nene, girl.
Yeah.
Even with her nasty attitude. But nonetheless, I'm going to let y'all go. I will see y'all on Thursday because, you know, it's too disrespectful for me to watch Bravo. And we will be talking.
But we'll see you on Wednesday. Guys, don't forget, go over, see Ablavi. I've put into the live chat the link to her Grammy review, which was really great. And
which one did you like better? The Grammy or Love After Lockup?
Love After Lockup, because that British lady, I nearly dropped a dish.
You know, we forgot about Love After Lockup. We might have to do a part 2. I forgot to talk about the food.
Oh God! Well, look, just let us know when you're bringing it on. I'll be there.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Yeah.
When do you do Married at First Sight Australia? Friday, or do you do it Saturday?
Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Friday.
Okay. Because I watched it now. I'm caught up. All right.
Do you like it?
Yes, I love it, but I got to figure out how to add it in because these 2 hours is just too much.
But at least it's better than
Right.
our like
Hours.
2-hour shows. Like the Australia one moves, and they are so naughty and disgusting. I love it.
Yeah, and then Marrying Millions comes on tonight. Oh, wait, you're talking about Marrying Millions?
Friday.
Wait, no, it's Tuesday. Damn, I thought it was Wednesday.
No, Mary
Yes,
Millions is
don't
tomorrow.
rush it. Yes, tomorrow is American Maths, Marrying Millions, but we will talk about American Maths on Thursday and Marrying Millions on Friday.
Okay. All right, and then tomorrow you're talking about the Real Housewives, and I don't got time for them.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my God, that was fun. Guys,
another show in the books.
anything more you want to say about this stupid show?
No.
Jamal?
We're good.
We're good.
We're good.
Oh, good Lord. Well, that was another one in the can. Yes, Gala F, the Lisa video. I'm hoping that it was a shadow, but it honestly looks like some sort of friction burn between her legs. She could have kept that one to herself, quite honestly. So guys, leave your comments below on what you thought about this dumb show. Let us know if we missed out anything, because we do go off on tangents, but that's part of our charm. Give us a thumbs up just because we asked you to. Hit that subscriber bell and the notification bell. Tell a friend, have them come into the conversation. We really appreciate it. And we'll see you tomorrow. I don't remember what we're talking about, but you'll see us tomorrow.
Right. Neither.
Until next time.
Next time. Bye.
Bye.